Good evening. Welcome to the Watergate Hotel and to the Scandal Room. And we have a plaque on the door noting that this room was originally number 214 and the name of the room, the Scandal Room, appears on the door. Number of wonderful memorabilia. Some of these are originals, some of these are reproductions of the various headlines and magazine covers of that era from 1972 through 1974. The Watergate complex is comprised of 5 buildings, 3 condominiums, the hotel, and 1 office tower. And the office tower, and if cameraman, if you come here, is directly across this open air courtyard here, and we can see into modern day offices now. The Democratic National Convention Committee offices were housed in the office building right across the courtyard, hence why this room was selected. G. Gordon Liddy and his associates held up in this room with listening devices and were hoping to record and monitor the surveillance that was taking place in the Democratic National Committee offices. On the night of the break-in, how they were caught, the 4 intruders into the office were referred to as plumbers. The security guard who was making his rounds through the Watergate office building noticed there was duct tape on one of the door latches, keeping the latches held inside the door so the door could be opened and closed. So the security officer took the duct tape off, locked the door, and went on about his rounds. On his next rotation of rounds, he saw that the latch was again duct taped. At that point in time, he called DC police. The Republican committee had lookouts positioned at across Virginia Avenue. At one time was Howard Johnson's hotel, and there was lookouts posted in the hotel building who were supposed to watch for police cars. Ultimately, that advance warning wasn't enough, and the gentlemen who broke into the offices were ultimately caught. So we are in the room which was intended to be the surveillance headquarters for the Democratic National Committee break-in. What you see here, none of these accoutrements here are original, but they were specifically selected and placed in the room to represent the period of time. The typewriter, the reel-to-reel recorder, the record player, the telephone, the Rolodex, things that we don't see any longer. So the hotel's interior designers spent a good deal of time putting what they felt would really recreate the spirit of the era here in the Scandal Room. So enjoy. What we have here is a recreation of the roll call of the vote of impeachment for Richard Nixon. Scandal Room 214 is where scandalous history was made on June 17, 1972, when E. Howard Hunt and G. Gordon Liddy helmed the Watergate break-in team and consequently ended the presidency of Richard Nixon.